Sorry for the background noise. My brother and his friends. Just coming here with my junk doppel deck profile. Yeah, just did it before, but it got messed up. It was too long, so trying to make this one a little bit shorter. I'm just gonna show you my main deck and my extra deck. So yeah, let's do it. First off with the monsters, Synchron Explorer, only one, because he usually gets stuck in hand because you know that they got the Veiler, so you're like, damn, I don't really want this zero attacker, just fucking stupid thing on the field. So yeah, just only one because he is good, but he can just be a real pain in the ass sometimes, and if anything you just have him to discard, but he's still really good. So yeah. Spore. This card recently got put back into the format. I love it. Such a good card. Just really good and always wanted engraved or on field if you get the chance. It's really good. Just it's only at one. It's a sad part though. Missing glow bulb. Sangan. No real need for an explanation. Searches basically anything in the deck. Really broken. Oh yeah, and by the way, I lent a few cards out to a friend, so I have like 2 proxies in extra deck and then 2 in main deck. There, I'll tell you what they are when we come to them. Well, Chaos Sorcerer. Card's really good. It's a mini BLS. It's really broken. The only problem with this card, it's weak, but still a nice little 23 beater for the moment that's used, and you can get rid of some real problem monsters. And if you're playing a deck that plays like Starlight Road and stuff, so you don't want that Dark Hole to be fucking you up, or if you already got Starlight Roaded, you can just banish that fucking Stardust. Get rid of that problem for good. Gores. This card says no. This card is so good. It is great defense. Just all around great card. BLS. No explanation as to why I play this. I play kind of a, not really chaos, but this deck has enough darks that you'll never have a problem with that. The only problem is that sometimes he can get dead in hand for like 2 turns because of the fact that you don't run many lights. So you can probably change it up, play Rykos and charge a life gate and stupid shit like that. I hate that. I hate milling except in my Light Sworns. So yeah. Dad. You have infinite darks and infinite grave control. You never have him dead in hand. Just never. And if you do, it's for a turn, because then you control your grave and you get him out. Cobalt Hedgehog. Only problem with him, he gets banished once you use him once you use his effect. He's really good though. He just sets up so many plays, and he's just really good in general. So Dandelion, really good, really good. He's my only planned target other than Spore. I don't like Lone Fire. You can play it if you want. I personally do not. I think it's a terrible idea. It's really slow. Waste your normal. It's just so bad. I hate it. I hate Lone Fire. And if anything, it ends up dead. So yeah. 2 Effect Veiler. I play 2 because this format you don't need more than that, and if anything you can side them out along with the BLS for some other stuff. That's about it. You side into Max C's if you feel like it. I side out in my BLS if I side these out because I have no light targets, so I also side out the Chaos Sorcerer. Just no point. 2 Doppel Warrior. Sorry. This guy is free. There's Quasar plays to up the yin yang with him, and oh my god, he's just so good. 2 Debris. There's also Quasar plays with this guy too. So good. Like, just ridiculously good. He just gives you all the free stuff, and you can go for Black Rose if you really need to. Monster Reborn some shit if you get the option, or Call the Haunted. And also, you just, if anything, you set up with Doppel Warrior and shit, set up for Quasar, win games, laugh at people. 2 quick draw. 3's too much, 1's too little. You really only need 2 because the only problem with him is that he is a terrible top deck. But other than that, he's beautiful because he lets you go for basically anything that, and your main stuff in the deck requires a Synchron Tuner, which is his summoning requirement. You need to synchro for a monster that has a Synchron Tuner. Well, that has a Synchron monster has material. No, Synchron Tuner has material. That's his only downside, but really, I would never use him for anything else unless I was out of shit to use. 2 Drunk Synchron. Just like Quick Draw, 3 too many, 1 too little. 2 is usually the perfect number. You can run 3. I was running 3 for a little bit. It was good, but I needed space in the deck. I like him at 2 also. I could bump him up to 3 if I really wanted to or needed to, but I see no point. This is your main dude of the deck. 2 unknown. Some people play 1, some people play 3. Just like most of the cards in this deck, you play 2 because 2 is the perfect number for him. The reason you play 2 of this guy is because if you play 1, you're not gonna draw it, and he helps guarantee Quasar, and he's just so good. And also he's just good defense of anything. Not for the fact of actual defense points, is that you can just special, then do say Junk Synchron into Doppel Warrior, get some tokens, get some shit off. Just all the fun stuff. 2 Level Leader. When I was playing 1, I didn't run into him enough. I still don't run into him that much, which is a problem. That's why I play Foolish. It's still a great card. I don't care who you are. This is a beautiful card. This could go in so many decks. And I really wish Scrap Dragon's effect was like not once per turn, because I would go off all day with Level Leader. I'd blow up half your field with if I just had Scrap on the field. And it'd be 1 by 1 so you can Starlight. It'd just be hilarious. Also, very good, this is the Quasar. This makes Quasar happen. Tuning. I lent them to a friend, that's why they're backwards. Yeah. Honestly, this card makes the deck 10 times faster when you draw it. It just speeds everything up. It makes the deck so good. It makes the deck a little too good back when there was glow up bulb and shit. So good. Tuning. So beautiful. Mind Control. This is a funny ass card. You take someone's Stardust. I've done it, so I take their Stardust. I make Formula and go for Shooting Star with their Stardust, and it's hilarious. Funny as fuck. Pot of Avarice. Busted. It gives you more great control than you need, and it's just so good. It puts everything that you want back in deck. And the only time you really mill with this deck is tuning. So, if you mill it, sucks for you. It's a fantastic card. You shouldn't play the deck without one. 2 MST. Macro, skill drain, all that bullshit makes this deck cry. It saddens me when I get macroed or skill drained because I don't want to do anything, so I end up having to discard my play tools, my game winners. So I want to bump it up to 3, but I kind of don't need to. Oh yeah, and I also play heavy. Yeah, it's just this card saves you so many times. 1 for 1. This card says I get a quarter. I can get a quarter of my deck on the field because a quarter of your deck is level 1s. Like, I have at least 7 or 8 level 1s. This is a 40 card deck. So, yeah, like 20% of your deck is level 1s. So yeah, that's just free stuff for days. And also, you just go discard Dandy. You just go Dandy 1 for 1 Spore. It's funny. Reviver Monstro. Monster Reborn. If you don't play this card, you're stupid. I'm sorry. Rhoda. A quarter of your deck is Warriors. It's no explanation. Book. Staples. Just staple for days. Book and Dark Hole. Dark Hole, if anything, you discard it. Or you just set it, kind of get the MST bait. So that they don't, or like, if they clear your field, you can just kind of keep this in hand. Oh shit, you cleared my field. Okay, Dark Hole, bitch. Book, so good. I've won a game. I FTK'd somebody because they thought that they knew that I had the Dark Hole in hand, and I ripped the book. So, and they went Stardust, so I go Book Stardust, Dark Hole, and that won me the game. So that card's a game winner. Foolish Burial. This puts all your good shit in deck. Iron Engrave. It's so good. It puts everything you want in grave. It's just amazing. 2 Call and 2 Torrential, my only traps. The reason I show you these together is because the only reason I run Call is because I run Torrential. Torrential and Call, such a great combo because if you bring out Shooting Star and they go, let's see, 5-headed, fuck it, because even though no one will ever make that card ever again, you can go Torrential, Call the Haunted, and you get your Shooting Star back. So, oh yeah, and then my extra deck it's a 15 card extra deck. The extra deck isn't super tight, but it's pretty common. The extra deck, there's like a few card difference. Really, it's just, like I said, just very common extra deck. Not much difference in what you play. I'm just gonna try to organize it for you people, just a little bit. Alright. So, start off going by level. Formula Synchron. This guy gives you everything you want in the deck and more. So good. Just dig, draw, all that good shit. Dark Diviner. Very hard to find. No one really knows who he is. Whenever I play this card, everyone has to pick it up and look at it. It's really funny. Just, I laugh at people because they're like, oh, wait, no, dude, you're lying to me, because I have a Spanish one, so it's just funny, people's reactions. Armory Arm. Game winner. Straight up. You put him on a BLS or a Shooting Star. If you attack twice, you got game. Junk Warrior. He's part of the Quasar. And he's also just can get really big. TG Hybrid Librarian, that's your draw engine. He's really good. He's really free. We're only short on time, so Iron Chain, Junk Archer, Drill Warrior, Black Rose. I told you I have proxies in extra deck. This and Quasar. Junk Destroyer, Scrap Dragon, Road Warrior, Stardust, Shooting Star, and Quasar. Sorry for going past that last minute. I just realized that I'm running low on time. So, like, subscribe, tell me about your texts, all that stuff, and goodbye, YouTube.